New Orleans made possible by New Motors Subaru helped our Mike Ruzzi and Philip Ward to the Big Easy, where all the pre-Super Bowl action is this week. Today, they made their way to what's called Radio Row to catch up with one radio personality who has ties with NFL star Fred Biletnikoff. Guys, good evening.
Hi, Eva. How are you tonight? And one of the big iconic photos, Philip, that you see here at the NFL Experience at the New Orleans Convention Center, Freddie Biletnikoff, right after he was named Super Bowl MVP of Super Bowl 11 with the late Ken Stabler.
The snake.
Many great photos around. That's one that really sticks out here. But it was another Super Bowl that he created another friendship. Tell us about it.
Well, it was fantastic. He told us that he was talking with a guy, JT. They were leaving Atlanta, and it was like
JT the Brick.
JT the Brick. Yeah. And he says that it's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and this guy is doing late night radio at this point. There's no one else on. So what does Fred do? Talks to him for an hour after the game, and what that has done is that has created a lifelong friendship between the two of them. In fact, JT going so far as even telling us that when it comes to Fred Biletnikoff, he considers him a second father.
I do. I got my father, who's number one, and my dad's 86 years old. And Freddie has been so tight with me and such a mentor to me. We talk every day, and I call him for advice, and we call just to have fun and talk. And I've been with the Raiders. I just finished my 28th season. Wow. And Freddie's been a huge part of it. He's the first guy I'm having on my show today for a reason. Super Bowl 11 MVP, Hall of Famer, the Biletnikoff Award, and there's not a better person than Fred Biletnikoff.
He gives so much back to the city of Erie. Does he talk to you about how much Erie means?
He does. He talks about that often, and I know everything that went down at the field, the stadium, and how important that was for him, his roots going back there. You think about Fred Biletnikoff's life, right? A god at Florida State, from Erie, a legend in Oakland. Now he's got a big presence in Vegas because the Las Vegas Raiders are there, and he's Mark Davis's greatest living player. So Fred's got a lot going on. Angela's fantastic, as you know, too. They're very active. I've been with them with Tracy's Place of Hope from the inception, helping them raise money, whatever I can do to help along the way. They're great people.
JT the Brick, a national sports host for many decades, well known across the country, and he talks about family, and you also have another family right here.
Rock,
come on
Sebastian,
in.
Come on in here.
How y'all doing?
Don't trip now. All right, I know that this guy here, he could be a future newscaster, right? So I want you to say, Sebastian, can you say back to you in the studio, Eva?
Back to you in the studio, Eva.
Oh my God, he nailed it. Way to go.
All yours, Eva. Well done, my friend.